And we begin with that breaking news forcing several people to evacuate their homes after a methane gas leak underneath a home in Newport Beach. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Annabelle Sedano. NBC4's Hetty Chang is live on Marcus Avenue. Hetty, let's talk about that danger the fire chief is concerned about.
Well, Annabelle, to put things in perspective, the fire chief says that when the city came out yesterday to measure the methane level inside that home, that the monitor said 99. And he says in his more than 30-year career, he had never seen that high of a level before. And that's what prompted the city to declare a local emergency. That's what prompted the city to evacuate 7 of the homes here on Marcus Avenue. That's the home right there, that one-story house with the brown roof. Right now, city crews are drilling tubes to try to release the pressure building underneath.
Yeah, it was a fun surprise.
James Whitcomb just arrived at his winter home a few days ago. He says he was told his rental home on Marcus and 36th Street is now one of 7 houses red tagged.
We highly suggest you go. And I know a lot of the neighbors did last night around 8:30 at night that they took off. So
Whitcomb is not leaving despite the serious warning from fire officials who say the oil and gas seeping from an oil well underneath this home is building up pressure.
The methane and the hydrogen sulfide were reaching levels that were highly flammable, so any type of spark or ignition source seemingly would cause it to ignite. And what I was not comfortable with as the fire chief is how much of it is below the surface.
Fire officials say the oil well, which is 800 feet below the home, was capped in 1929. They say back in August, the homeowner reported oil seeping from the foundation. The city says it's been monitoring the seepage since the owner moved out late August. And yesterday, the owner called to report hearing hissing sounds.
And we weren't comfortable with what we were seeing.
We were kind of on pins and needles, and we're still kind of waiting to see what's going to happen.
Michael Fleming lives a few doors down.
So we went on Amazon and bought a CO2 meter that also tests for methane. And of course, right now it's reading 0 parts per million. So concern level for us is pretty darn low.
Fire officials say neighbors may catch a smell of methane gas, but they say it's not toxic and not a concern unless you're in an immediate confined space with the gas.
The fire chief says city crews are working fast to try to what they call off-gas that pressure underneath the home here, and they hope to have those 7 people who were evacuated back into their homes as early as tonight. We're live in Newport Beach. Hetty Chang, NBC4 News.
Boy, that's very concerning out there. Hetty, thank you very much for that update.